This is Dr. Lou Sella. I'm a doctor of sport and performance psychology, and well, I turned 48 years old today here on January 31st, 2026. If I make it to 3:05 p.m., I will have hit 48 years old. And all I can say is I'm going to eat like a champion today. I ate like a champion yesterday, and but tomorrow it will be back to the low carb lifestyle, very low carb lifestyle. I need it. All right, so basically, I turned 48 today. We're going to talk about the Flexbone. We're going to talk about winning. We're going to talk about image. We're going to talk about identity, because these are all topics now that I think are. It's very interesting in the last 15 years, the thought process of coaches. And a lot of people who listen to this YouTube channel, you're pretty much old souls, as they say. You kind of like things the way they used to be. And that can be good if you pick the right priorities. What's amazing to me is that 2025 was the best year I ever had. I had 3 state champions, and I'm going to keep saying it because I'm excited for those 3 programs that invested in me and invested in the Triple Option Football Academy and ended up becoming state champions. I mean, that was exciting. To have 3 happen in 18 hours, with Fort Sumner winning at midnight Eastern time, then about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Oak Hall, Florida won, and then 2 hours later, Scobie, Montana won. I mean, that was exciting. And all 3 of them, they have amazing stories of how they went from the outhouse to the penthouse. What I find interesting about coaching now is the new generation of coaches aren't interested in winning. They want to win, but they have to win a certain way. So even though the blueprint is right here, and it's right here, they still have the feeling that they have to win another way. But the bottom line is, this gives you your best chance to win. I mean, I don't know how much more proof you can have. 3 teams that were bad and are now state champions. 3 coaches that have been through a lot and now they're state champions. And then I've got the Haverford story from the year before, who was 1-9, and since then they've won 19 games in 2 years. And they play a brutal schedule. And all the stories before that, I'm going to keep telling them that until God tells me to do something else, because I'm so excited for those coaches, and I've built lifelong friendships because of it. But the Flexbone, if you do it the right way, which is basically what I do, is I just take Army and Air Force's current data and give it back to you in a way you can play call it and practice it. And I teach how to practice in one drill. So we undercomplicate things so you can breathe, and teach how to play calls so you can breathe. Basically what happens is you're going to become a winner. But the question is that enough? Or do you have to win a certain way? A lot of people are afraid to lose running the Flexbone because they don't want to hear it from adults. Once you get past that, you're free to do anything. And really, if you're going to coach in fear, well, I find that that's pretty much the majority of coaches now. They coach from a place of fear. I want you to coach from a place of humility, where you accept the fact that you're outgunned and you got to do something about it. And you got to be humble. You got to be extremely humble. Like, if you think you're humble, you got to double the humility. I did 2 fasts last week where I ate alternate days. I did a 46-hour fast and a 48-hour fast. You want to get humbled fast, because I did it twice last week. And when you go a day without food, and a day and a half without food, and almost 2 days without food, you believe me, you draw yourself near to God. So what's the point of this video? I'm trying to give you life lessons here to help you. I'm trying to persuade you, convince, whatever, within reason, that Flexbone is the way to go. And it comes from a place of humility. That's how it all started in 1964 with the triple option. Bill Yeoman couldn't block Penn State, so the Holy Spirit led him to basically running a dive play out of split backs and not block the 5 technique. And then he figured out the next day that he could fast break the 9 technique with the old Missouri fast break play. So if the 5 technique came down to take the split back, he and the quarterback and the other split back would fast break the 9 technique. And they did that and ran for just about 400 yards on Penn State. At Penn State. Houston. University of Houston. Nobody could play for Penn State, but they almost beat them. And that started this process. Here we are 62 years later. And it's still great. And you've got basically 3 academies that are doing something with nothing. But I had 3 clients who just won state championships. And they were all bad. So, the point of the video, if you want to win, just run the Flexbone. I'll teach you how to play call and practice it. You're only going to get a taste of what you need on these videos publicly. There's 5,700 videos. I'm almost at 5,800 videos. But you're only going to get a taste of what you need. The Triple Option Football Academy is what you need, because then no stone is unturned. Because you learn the offense in a 3-step clinic. I do a webinar with you and your staff. There's over 100 hours of drill video, camp video, game video of my top clients running the offense in games. And I'm on call 24/7 for the next 2 years, so I walk you through everything. Nobody at a clinic who teaches you how to do this is going to walk you through it. I do. Nobody's going to answer your questions when you have them. I do. Nobody's going to get back to you right away. I do. Ask my clients. They send me a text, I send them a voice text right back. As long as I'm not in the shower or in a bad cell area or heavily engaged in a certain task, I get right back to them. They'll tell you that. If you're ready to win and just win, and you're humble right now, and you're very humble, give me a call. So, Triple Option Football Academy camps, they're in person, they're at your school with you, me, your players, your coaches, your program. $29.97 to $39.97 depending on your geographic region. You do a camp, you get the online academy for free. If you just want to do the online academy, it's $9.97. Go to tripleoptionfootball.com to learn more about the camps and the online academy. Give me a call when you're ready to become a client. I had 3 state champs in 2025. So excited for them. I'll continue to be excited for them. And I'm excited for all my clients who do well. And it's been God's mighty, mighty miracles that have allowed that to happen. And purely God's mighty miracles. All right. I look forward to hearing from you. God bless.